Okay, so one thing I forgot to mention with the squat is the reason why it's so important is because it's a primal movement. Okay, so there's 7 primal movements that are essential for us to live as human beings. We're very dynamic.
Right.
Okay, so we're squatting whether we want to or not.
Right.
Okay, and the problem with our society is that we kind of have come to the niceties, the comforts, right?
Right.
So sitting in a chair is probably one of the worst things that we can do for our body.
Yeah.
And typically, how do we sit down? You know, so just for an example, when we sit like this, we just kind of.
I don't think about it. You just sit down.
You just plop. So you're
Right.
not really paying attention to squat mechanics.
Right.
Versus if you were to, really get yourself into position,
Right.
push your knees out, and lower yourself down nicely onto the platform.
Yeah.
And then you can rest. But again, ideally, this isn't your best daily position that you want to achieve.
Right.
Because it becomes very stressful, we become fatigued, and we start to drop in our
Right.
posture.
Yes, I
so
definitely
this,
do that.
right?
Working
yeah.
at a computer all day, it's...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So ultimately, if you've ever been to a third world country, if you kind of observe, or even just look it up online, how they hang out in this when they're in their daily life and
Yeah.
activity, when they're having a conversation, when they're cooking their food, they're literally in this position, and they're hanging out this way. So they're nurturing the movements in their bodies
Right.
all day long.
Yeah.
So that when they actually are ready to move around,
Right.
everything's mobile. Okay,
awesome.
so these are things that we have to start to employ into our daily active life, but we call it exercise.
Right.
And for them, that's part of their life.
Right.
So I just wanted to add that.
So now when I talk to employees, I'm going to say, come into my office.
Yeah, there you go.
Get down
Take away
here
the
with
desk.
me and have them get
Yeah,
They're going to be like,
perfect.
what are you doing, crazy?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
But no,
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah, cool.
Great,
Awesome.
thank you.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, alongside my man, Dr. Stu, with his formula, Machine Motion, the Dr. Stu series. Dr. Stu, what's up with this, man?
So we designed this formulation. It's a joint formula, okay, to kind of support the book that we came out with for low back pain, right? And so we want to support the health of joints for people that are just ailing. And we put a short little, a compact little formulation together and put everything together that everybody has kind of separated into different products. So it's an all-in-one. There's a link in the description below. You can click on that, find out a little bit more information, and there it is.
Thing is, you're looking at scientifically validated dosing of key ingredients to help not only if you have lower back pain, but any kind of joint issues or if you want to prevent them. And that's not a game.